Hi everybody, welcome to today's episode of Learn This Deck with the Dreaming Way Tarot. And picking up from where we left off the story last week, we're going to start off with the Eight of Wands. Now, as Eight of Wands go, this card, the image on this card is pretty typical with many of the standard or traditional Eight of Wands cards. It shows eight wands in parallel with each other, moving from one side to the other, or rather going towards one side of the picture to the other. So there's really nothing special going on with this one here. So let's just have a quick look in the story of the card. Environment, as is the case with many of the wands cards of this deck, we have a lush green sort of meadow background there. Uh, Person, there is no person in this picture, so we're going to look at the foreground. And like I described in the beginning, we have eight wands going from one side of the picture to the other. But the thing is, unlike all the other different wands cards where there were multiple wands, except for 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I take my words back. But these eight wands are pretty much going in tandem. So in sync, they are in parallel with each other. That's how they're flowing. So that is, I would say, if anything, you focus on this aspect of the image, the fact that these eight wands are going in a very synchronous or a parallel sort of fashion. Also, now I'm just taking a quick look at the LWB, because in terms of symbols we have eight wands. So I'm looking at the LWB for the numerology aspect, which the deck creator has talked about here. And the number 8, he says, is all about new beginnings, right? Now the new beginning here is different from the start of the Fool. If the Fool means the start of new work without foundation, then the beginning of the 8 is the relearning of existing things. It means going back to the basics. So this was a quote directly from the LWB. So he compares the beginning aspects here, and he says this is different from that of the Fool, because with the Fool, if you say that okay, he doesn't have any basis, any foundation, he's just following his dreams, he's going there, then this card, the number 8 especially, talks about starting, which is like a relearning of existing things. Now with this thing in mind, if you look at the symbolism of the eight wands going in parallel, it's like, okay, you know how to do something, but now you are improving or relearning, or you're trying to find a better way maybe of doing it. And as you're doing that, the energy is flowing, it is flowing in sync, it is flowing nicely, it is flowing good, it's going great. So this card always brings that sort of happy feeling when I look at it, right? And so which were the keywords in the LWB that sort of stood out for me? For upright, receiving important information. Now that was something I've never really experienced, to be honest, with this card. Or it could be, it's something interesting and different from the norm. And reverse, this one talks about expecting too much. So that was one of the key phrases that stood out from the LWB. But what were my keywords? Upright, yep, things are going great. There's a whole bunch of synchronicity. And I believe that this synchronicity is a result of this whole relearning sort of experience. It's like the moment, you're in that momentum, you're going good, you're learning how to, small things, you're improving your process, you're improving your technique, and you're going good. And as you do that, you feel that synchronicity, you feel that energy, you feel so connected. That is the Eight of Wands, right? There's a lot of positivity, there's a lot of passion, there's like good energy, and the movement is quick and fast. But what happens when this card becomes reversed, right? Now the energy shifts. I'm not saying that this energy goes in the opposite direction, but that could be one of the interpretations you might feel that intuitively when you do a reading. So that if that comes up, go with it. No need to stick with the hard and fast. Your intuition is 100 times more reliable than the book meanings. Okay, now, but for this picture right here, when I was writing my keywords, what I got was upside down, reversed. Things are not going so great, right? Because now you see the direction of the wands has changed, right? And things are like in the upright, they were moving quick, they were moving fast, they were moving good. Now they're moving slow, right? And this one reversed. Now this one comes up for me often. It's like when things are going, maybe they're going slow, but they're going well, but they are tiring, they are a drain on your energy. That's when this card can often come up reverse. So go with your intuition, like I say, just don't have to follow this list. Add your stuff to it, totally, right? So when I had to get into the card story, that was very interesting because there's no person in this picture to whose head I could sort of get into. So I just got into the image of the card, and this is what came. There's just so much good energy in the air when things start moving in sync with the energies of the universe. This is super brilliant. I feel so very connected right now. In fact, right here in this moment is a sense of rightness that I have never felt before. So, as I was in the story, it was like I was someone in the story. It's just that I was not in the picture, right? Like the omnipresent narrator kind of thing. And yeah, this is what came. It's like everything was so perfect. It's like you're connected, things are moving, things are going good. And as you're improving, you're bettering the process, you're improving the process, you're getting better too. And so it's all sort of building upon itself, and it's just the right momentum, it's the right synchronicity. This is just perfect, right? So what were your keywords? What was your journal entry like? What was your feeling when you saw this card today? Go ahead, post a picture and use a hashtag learn this deck, use the hashtag 8 of wands. You could even use hashtag dreaming with tarot and hashtag TaroticallySpeaking. Put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, where we can search with these hashtags, and we can find each other, and we can like each other's stuff, and we can share each other's knowledge, and using the power of the internet we can learn this deck. All right, so that's it from me today. But I will come back again tomorrow with the 9 of wands. Till then, stay good, be good, and learn this deck. Bye now.